of their education, the result of what they're learning. If they're not practicing that, they're dead in the water to me. I can learn something from him.
Exactly.
I guarantee you I can. The preface is if I'm going to work for a company, if I'm going to promote a company through forms of media and online communities, the first thing that I've got to know about their culture. I've got, how do they treat people? When they walk in the door, I gotta know it. I gotta feel it. I gotta figure that out first, because the last thing I wanna do is to promote something that they're not.
Otherwise, you're not doing anybody a favor. You know, you can't just throw everything up in the wind and hope that it gets caught and blows wherever it needs to go. You have to make sure that things are being done right.
Consumer's BS radar. The BS radar is at an all-time high sensitivity. It just is. I mean, the consumer has all the power. They've researched all the product that you have already, so stop focusing on. They've got to learn to stop focusing on the features of their product and start focusing on the people. Start focusing on the buyers. If a customer's developing an app and they don't ask me, a marketer, or whatever you want to call me, someone who has the experience with consumers and culture, if they just want to go build an app without anybody's opinion from the consumer side, I think that's a big mistake. So, I mean, if somebody has a sales coach, that's great, but I know that a sales coach can learn from me and I can learn from him. And over time, once we figure out what that culture is and figure out how it needs to be modified to best fit the consumer, not the product, to best fit the consumer, I think we can help them. I really do.